Speaking at the Center for Aerospace Power and Strategic Studies, Defense Secretary Rajesh Singh underlined the increasing importance of air power in recent global conflicts. He referred to Operation Sindoor, the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Hamas confrontation as examples where aerial dominance proved critical. Singh pointed out that warfare is becoming more net-centric, necessitating a shift in strategy and the adoption of advanced technologies. He suggested that the traditional notion of controlling the seas may be giving way to the control of airways, reflecting a broader transformation in military doctrine. His remarks signaled India's intent to modernize its defense approach in line with evolving global threats and technological advancements.
Of air power in the recent conflicts, whether it is Op Sindoor, whether it is Russia-Ukraine, whether it is Israel versus Hamas. Operations are becoming increasingly net-centric, which requires the need to change our war strategy, tapping the potential of advanced technologies. From the time when we used to talk about those who rule the waves control the world, maybe we are switching to a different set of waves, the airwaves. Our defense strategists have identified the potential of air power for a long time, but we've done so in fits and starts, and there is always this false duality in this country about is it public versus private, is it imports versus Atmanirbharta. I mean, the world doesn't exist in dualities. There are always grays and nuances there, and we have to take pragmatic calls on all of these, particularly at a time when the world is on fire in many ways. There is increasing economic fragmentation. There is competitive protectionism and the weaponization of tariffs. And one of our, there's no secret that President Trump believes that it is the power of tariffs which enables him to control or switch off and switch on conflicts anywhere in the world. In many ways, we are seeing the decline of the old Washington consensus of the post-World War, and we seem to be in an era where the oldest human doctrine of might is right seems to have resurfaced. And in that context,